Yes, baby. You're okay. What happened? What are you showing me, baby? You're fine. Feel better? Do you feel better? That's your elbow. Okay? You okay? Okay. Go sit down. You're good. Hey guys, it's Baron J67 coming to you talking about Fallout 76 beta. Now, I'm just gonna give my opinion and thoughts on it, and what I disliked, what I liked, and my worries, my overall thoughts, because Fallout has been such a major game in my gaming life. Fallout 3 changed everything for me. So to see the Fallout world now be multiplayer, and on a pretty big scale, I was honestly nervous. And then to hear that it's not gonna be much, it's not gonna be that many. It's not gonna be NPCs. You know, now you're dealing with loot drops and pickups and blah 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 blah. All the things that come with an online multiplayer experience, I was truly worried about. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to lie and act like it didn't scare me, but I wasn't completely turned off because I truly trust Bethesda. Bethesda hasn't done anything to turn me away. I mean, yeah, they have bugs. Yeah, they have the horse armor thing. Yeah, they have Creation Club, but that's still, their soul of their company and the games they create are magical. You know, people are still playing Skyrim, for God's sakes. It's nuts. I don't think I've 100%ed or platinumed Skyrim, so, and then I haven't even played any mods, so God, I mean, I'm missing out on a whole world within that. But back to Fallout 76 and the beta. Now, up front, my major worries were microtransactions. I thought this was going to turn into some type of money grab, which the possibility is still kind of there. You know, things change. All of a sudden, there's a special edition skin that you have to sacrifice 2 children to get. What else? I was worried about microtransactions. I was worried about the bugs. Now, I've seen during my play, I've seen a few bugs. Some of the bad guys are scorched, or creatures kind of fading out, or I kill a high-leveled animal and it disappeared and I couldn't find it, or find its body to loot its corpse. You know, typical stuff that would happen in a single player. I mean, all honesty, that would happen regardless. You know, it's not one of those things where it's exclusive to an online experience. That's a Bethesda situation, period. I'm not a graphics junkie, so the graphics really didn't bother me, but I did not expect anything better than Fallout 4. Fallout 4 looked pretty, but adding in all the different assets for multiplayer and the constant world moving around you with or without you there, and other characters doing things and affecting the world around you, other real players, real people, I didn't expect graphics to get any better than that. So I expected to see Fallout 4 or less, and more or less that's what I got. The lighting was better, I will say that, and I was pleasantly surprised at how much voice acting there was. There was so much voice acting, I was kind of surprised they didn't add NPCs outside of robots. That was something that kind of threw me off. The tapes are pretty dope. You know, it tells some good stories. You hear about some good people, and it's just so weird because it gives me I forgot what Halo game it was, but where you're kind of walking through the wreckage and you're living out moments in the past, and then you keep walking through the wreckage. But it reminds me of that. Like, you're seeing a destroyed world and you see a body, and you think it's just a body, and then all of a sudden there's a tape on it, and then there's this whole elaborate story and life behind that person. And it's just so crazy how they work that in, and you really do get that feel that you're one of the you're out here and you're one of the first people to kind of get in. And I like all the random creatures. They could have went lazy and just added in, the stuff we're used to, which though that's there. You got your super mutants, you have your Mr. Handys, your Securitrons, but then you have different, like the sentry bots, the little bug bots that are running around and dang near kick my ass every 5 seconds. I came across this weird creepy possum. Made me itch looking at it. Then you have the Scorched. They seem to be like the main bad guys that I see everywhere. I came across more Scorched than anything else. I don't believe I came across any non-ghouled humans, or I didn't come across any, so I don't know. I don't want to go ahead and say yeah they're there and then they're not. I didn't go too far outside of the starting area, which I kind of regret, but I was kind of balancing my, watching my kids and trying to function and doing that and get some type of gameplay in within the hour and a half I believe I played, 2 hours at most. And I was a little bothered at the short beta and at the time frame. I can only imagine if it was a frustration for me and I had a decent time, 4 p.m. Pacific to, I believe it was like 8, 4 hours, so 8. But if it was frustrating for me and hard for me to get to, especially with work and getting home, I can only imagine what people in different time zones and different countries really had to deal with. So that was something strange. They did say that they were going to have more, beta time. More betas and this, that, and the other, and the third. And hopefully they don't do any beta wipes. I know they said they weren't, and I know they said everything was going to carry over into the real game, but that would suck really bad if beta to beta you had to start over, because I feel like there's going to be no growth. Like, I think the highest level I saw somebody in my little journey was like level 8. I think that was the highest, 7 or 8 that I saw. And they had like a top hat and some cool outfits. Oh, that's actually a cool thing too, is the layering of the armor. So you can have your base like vault suit on, then you can put on like leather shoulder pads, leather leg guards, chest piece, the 5 body parts, and then you can put on an outfit over that. So I came across the who were they? I can't believe I forgot the name of the guild. It's the guild in the beginning of the game. I got to put on their outfit over my gear without it affecting my outfit. I was ready. I was thinking it was going to take away my armor. But no, left my armor on. Still let me alter and change that. There was a lot of public events constantly running. Government drops were dropping everywhere. Government aid drops. I got my butt kicked by an iBot. I got my butt kicked by a super mutant and melee. This is the first Fallout experience where I felt obligated to use melee. I never used melee outside of like the first 30 minutes of a Fallout game, but with this Fallout game, with Fallout 76, I felt like if I didn't have a melee weapon on me, my life was gonna be hell. So I like that it forced me to play different. Now, talking about the leveling, this was something that was pretty cool. I found myself going in a different route. Like, normally I would put things into strength and perception, but I didn't really care for VATS. So, what did VATS work with? I forgot, guys. I'm out of it. But, excuse me. So, with VATS felt awkward and clunky to me. I knew they weren't going to be able to slow down the whole world just for little old me. So, I didn't know if they were either going to scrap VATS or what, but maybe I just haven't learned to utilize it. But I also run around way too much to truly enjoy and utilize VATS. So I'm all running. I'm dang near out of action points before I even get to the point to use VATS. So just it doesn't really fit my playstyle, and then it's awkward to me. It does have critical hits and this, that, and the third, but yeah, it's not for me. But when it came to the leveling up system, I found myself going towards luck. 40% increased chance of chems, 40% increased chance of finding ammo, and then I believe the other one was intelligence, or whatever one led to me picking locks. It just, finding stuff felt more important, and then the survival aspect. I got thirsty a couple of times. I got hungry a few times. My food spoiled. I didn't. It's just stuff. They really made it an online survival experience, but it didn't feel like doom and gloom, or that I was playing The Sims and I had to constantly care for my character. But I will say, I can only imagine how much it's going to be intense when you're off in a high level area and you're not able to, you don't have food available, or you don't have water, or you got to drink radiated water, but you need the health in order to get out of that area because of the high level monsters, this, that, and so it just, I could totally picture that being a really hardcore element later on down the line. Grouping up with people is really easy, but I think once we're out of the beta and once the full game releases, I don't think that many people are gonna, like, you're gonna have a few people run together, but I think you're gonna run across more solo players than not. Just the vibe I got from the beta, that's how it was. Now I don't know if people were just simply trying to experience the game on their own in their own way. I don't know if that was the main goal at that point in time, but, or during the time of the beta, but I didn't see too many people grouped up, and it could have just been the area I was in. But you know what? All in all, I had a good time. I'm looking forward to more of the beta testing. The crafting was cool. I'm still, for some reason, I'm still iffy, and I think that's just the typical Fallout structure fanboy in me. Looking for a story, looking for NPCs, worried about microtransactions, worried about griefing, worried about, yeah, griefing is something I'm truly worried about, because I would hate to be having fun, experiencing the game, but then that's the point of Fallout 76, or at least that's going to be a major aspect to it. So to completely ignore it, or to completely do my best to ignore it, sounds like it's going to be problematic. But I don't think it's going to be enough to stop me from wanting to play it. Now, will I buy it day one? Probably not. And this is just my honest opinion. Not necessarily, well, not buy it day one, because I already bought it, basically. But will I play it day one? I don't know. I picture this being, because for me, I picture this being one of those games that I pick up and play randomly. All of a sudden find out on the message board there's an event going on. I'll get on and play. Will I run through playing it every day, grinding, collecting? I don't know. I'm still iffy, guys, and I'm rambling, and this is getting awkward, and I don't know what else to say other than the beta was fun. So, folks, let me know what you thought. Please tell me if you guys are going to be playing this day one. Tell me if you're super excited, if you're nervous. Give me your worries. Give me your experiences for those who played the beta. And tell me, what are your true expectations for this game? And do you trust Bethesda to deliver that amazing story experience that we're used to from them? And I'm Baron J67. Check out all my links below. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'm getting awkward now. Peace.